Hey, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and I'm doing a crew review of one of the newest rocket models on the scene. It is the Mozzafiato. And what does that mean? I had to look it up. It means breathtaking, and isn't it? I think it's pretty darn nice. So this machine is a heat exchanger, and this particular one is the Type R. That means rotary pump. It also comes in a Type V, which would be vibratory pump. So comes both ways. Rotary pump means that you can plumb the machine in, and it also has a tank right back here, 1.8 liter water tank. And while I'm talking about it, I'll take it right out and show you. There it is. And yeah, right back here. While I've got that out, this is where you switch it. There's a switch back in there that goes from water tank to plumb, direct plumb. All right, so this machine, as you can see, has the cup rail incorporated into the side panels. Where did they get that from? If you look at their commercial machines, this is exactly how they do it, with the bar joining the two in the back. Really nice. Flat pan, and these are aluminum flat panels. They're cast, so they're not thin metal. They are thicker. They're very substantial. It has the two gauges on the front up here. One tells you what's going on inside the boiler, and the other one tells you, as you're brewing, what the pressure is at the brew head. It has the E61 brew head as well. What does that mean? It has hot water siphoning from the boiler through it and then siphoning back into the machine, always keeping this brew head at a consistent temperature. That's been around for a lot of years, since the 70s, and it's just a technology that I guess they haven't made it any better because they're still using it and it works really well. Steam arm over here, anti-burn, and your water right over here for dispensing hot water. What do we got going on? This machine has a PID. You can take the temperature up or down. So in the book, it also, you can see it is in centigrade. They have a conversion table in there so that you can see what it converts over into. Stainless steel casing, three-way solenoid valve, copper with a end caps that are in brass, and the boiler, that's the boiler I'm talking about, the heat exchanger boiler. And they also have a insulation wrap around it to give it a little better thermal quality. All right, what comes in the box? Your manual. Now, as you're looking at this manual, they have one manual for all their models. So find your model in here and refer to it. The R60V and the R58 will be in there as well. Metal tamper. Deluxe scoop and brush. Now, bear in mind, I'm saying that these came with this machine today. On occasion, depending on availability, these might not be in the box. These are combined probably $1. So if you want a scoop, look on our website, and a brush, look at the brushes that we have available. They'll be much nicer than these if these are not in the box. Comes with a USB memory stick, and you plug this in, and this will lead you to some videos and usage of the machine. They're not putting the DVD in anymore. 2 portafilters, single and a double. Single spout, double spout, comes with both of them. Back flush disc right here for doing your back flushing, and here's your machine. They call it Espresso machine cleaner. This is your back flushing powder, and you want to do that once a week. If you're using it on an average amount at home, a couple of times a day. If you're using it more than that, do it twice a week. You can't overdo this. So, what else do I need to talk about on this machine? Nice dials up here like they have on the R58 and the R60V. They're now putting them on most of their machines with the R on it. See these little doodads here? These are to protect the machine from itself during shipping. So you can leave these on as a finger guard. You don't absolutely need them because it is an anti-burn steam arm. You know, if you're steaming, it's going to get hot at the tip. You don't want to be grabbing it down there. Trip tray, you already saw that. 3-way solenoid valve. Oh, one other feature. See the legs? Tapered legs on this. And the other nice thing is you can leave them at this lower setting like this, or they have a shim that you can put in there and raise it up if you like a little more height. All right, I'm going to make a drink on it. I think that's what I'd like to do next. And how about a cappuccino? All right, let me go get the milk, the coffee. I'll be right back. So I got my coffee. And by the way, it is a Elm Roasters, and it is the 9 Swans. I don't have the bag here, but it's good stuff. I have my milk. Couple of tips. Before you steam, make sure that you purge the condensation out of there. You don't want that in your milk. There's no way. And we like to actually do our milk first. Milk will sit waiting fairly patiently. You just have to keep the foam incorporated into the milk. Once you brew a shot, 15 seconds later, it's starting to diminish and it doesn't mix with the milk in the same fashion. So you want the shot as fresh as possible. This machine steams really fast, as you can see. And I'm going to show you real quick what the steam is like. Look at that. Pretty nice, I'd say. All right. We've got our cup up here because the ambient heat comes off of the boiler and keep that cup nice and warm. Got the glass clinking against the three-way solenoid valve back there. You want what? Art? Give it my best. Ooh, three-way solenoid valve supposed to let the moisture out, and it did. All right. Nah, well, kind of a heart, more of a garlic, a heart garlic. Yeah, how's it taste? Looks pretty good. It's extra creamy, really good. It's almost like a milkshake. Yummy. Have a taste. Sorry you can't taste it. So that's the Mozzafiato from Rocket. This happens to be the R rotary pump. Comes in the vibratory pump, which means you can't plumb it. But if you want a nice, slim, nice looking machine that plumbs in, I'd highly recommend this one. Take a look at it on our website. All the stats are there. Have any questions, give us a call. You know, we're available, or email us. We do our very best to answer all the questions that you guys might have. And YouTube channel, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.